friends, it's DC and welcome to Cadella. In this week's video, we are going to be talking about how you can become a better tutor. With school just starting again with your new semester or your new quarter, a lot of us with our new year, we're thinking, okay, I need to do better in school. How can I do that? Maybe I need to get a tutor. And then there's others of us who we are going to be the tutors. Now, I have been a tutor since 8th grade. So this video is going to be a list of all of the things that I have found to be helpful or complaints or suggestions from the students that I have tutored. So before we get to the list, if at any point you like this video, you know what to do, friends. Give it a big thumbs up. If at any point you love this video or relate to this video and you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. So the first thing that I focus on when I tutor is making sure that the client or student feels confident. The biggest issue with students is that they don't feel confident in the subject, which is why they need or feel that they need tutoring. Every student I have taught has had a brain. Every student that I have taught is very smart and very intelligent. Their biggest issue is they're not confident in the subject. And this is something that I think tutors really don't focus on. They focus on the material, which, yes, it's very important, but it's the environment that you put that student in. And if you make them feel confident, hey, good job, you're doing really great. That wasn't the correct answer, but you are trying and you're almost there. You know, you have to just give them that little confidence, and then at the end of every session, what I always have my students do, if confidence is their biggest issue, is to, when they're all alone, to look at themselves in the mirror and say, I am good at blah, 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 whatever the subject is. So let's say it's math. I am good at math. I can do math. I am good at math. I can do math. This is easy. And just say little mantras to themselves, but to themselves, looking themselves in the eye so they believe it. And the more you say something, the more you're going to believe it. Another thing that goes along with confidence is if the tutors themselves aren't supportive. And I heard this from my most recent client where she was telling me, you know, DC, you have helped so much because you are supporting me. So that is something that's really important, is to just be supportive of your students. Hey, you're doing a great job. If you ever need anything, just let me know. And I always tell my students, hey, you can come and talk to me if you need to, whether it's about school, the subject, or anything else, because sometimes that confidence that we were just talking about, it leaks into the subjects because they're not confident in something else. Your personal life can definitely affect your school life. And so I always tell them, yo, I'm here for you. If you ever need to talk about anything, don't hesitate. And very few people actually do come to me about those outside issues, but knowing that someone is actually willing to listen to you about outside things or just about school things in general makes them want to come to the sessions, and it makes them eager to learn about new things because you're there for them. Be supportive of the student in the subject and just for them being a human being. So the third thing I want to talk about is if you come into the session where you clearly feel better than the student. And so I don't know this person, I don't know where they're coming from, and I don't know what skills they have that I don't. So I'm not gonna walk into a session and be like, I'm so much better than you, and I know everything about this subject, and blah, 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 blah. No, that's not true. But just coming in cocky in general, being like, okay, yeah, let's get this over with, you're stupid. Well, that goes back to number one, confidence, and number two, being supportive. Don't come in like an ass. The fourth thing that is very important is bringing in real world situations. So I get all the time, why do I need to learn math? Why do I need to do algebra? That is a whole rant that I don't have time for in this video, but math is the basis of everything. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And I get mad at my students when they say that. But when they say that, it's because they've never seen a real world example of what they're studying. So if whatever you're tutoring, make sure to bring in something that you've experienced with that subject from your life, or Google it. The last and final tip I have for you is don't let your students walk all over you. Remember that they need to be supportive of you as well. They need to be respectful of you. You are the tutor. You're the one there to help them. So go out there and spread some knowledge, everyone. I hope that you all like this video and benefit from it in some way if you're a student or a tutor. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you love this video and haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. And as always, my friends, stay wild, Moonchild. Woo!